All right, we get another look at the budding lightweight contender out of Poland, Mateusz Gamrot. This guy's the total package, stepped up for the Jalen Turner fight. This guy really can do it all, and he's out to prove as much here again tonight.
And he tells you how he's going to do it. He tells you that you can't stop him from taking you out. And he's going to press you. And he's going to put pace on you. And he's going to be in your face from the very start. Gamrot is one of those guys that really does pop off the page whenever you see him, because you know he is going to stop at nothing to impose his will on his opponent.
No man has been able to finish Mateusz Gamrot in nearly 25 professional fights. That is a trend. He hopes to continue here tonight. This is a lightweight eliminator. We'll see how it goes for Poland's Mateusz Gamrot. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mateusz Gamrot. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Makhachev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Fighter fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Gamrot getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, full guard here. Bottom fighter likes it. Top fighter figures to want to try to pass.
Yes, he definitely wants to pass, or he wants to get posture to land ground and pound.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Gamrot going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Back to the overhand right, not there. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to his feet.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
45 seconds to go here in round one. And there's a takedown attempt. 30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Makhachev's pass is denied. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do...
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, big elbow.
So he's really struck.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Gamrot's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, right into side control, upper body strength. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Gamrot.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Closed guard here, he's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
He's got it locked in.
Oh, he got out, how good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Back mount now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Gamrot. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Side control now. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Gamrot. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent and make sure you secure your opponent, land strikes that matter, and end this fight.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
We got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Third round underway. Fighter lands a jab. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Now he's got the single collar and the punch. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Straight punch is true. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. And look at him post on the outside to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. All right, so now we start to see some... Oh, lands a hip toss now. Lead kick is true there by Makhachev. Could be the beginning of the end here. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain...
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he got to do now is pass that on to the outside.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Using a lot of good movement.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Getting them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Final seconds of round 3. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice block.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to width in the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Makhachev's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Whoa! Oh, judo toss made it look easy. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Well, if you like blood, maybe... Beautiful job just missed the floor. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to have. He should have got the fight finished. He's got the Gamrot locked in. It's on him now to attack the wrist and start cranking on that arm.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. That guillotine is very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass it. Oh, he's out again.
He's having his way with him here. Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. Under a minute now to go.
Now he's going full mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Gamrot's got his back again. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Ooh, arms in tight. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
All right, take a seat, bro. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate down. You're good. You're fine. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have a war.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Right hand connects. That shot blocked by Makhachev. Well, he keeps going. What a shot down on the inside. He's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Missed on the right hand. Oh, these two going at it. Makhachev goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
This has got to be the end.
Let's work. Come on, let's work.
Somehow he gets out.
Well, he had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gamrot. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight.
Working now to finish the heel hook. He's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish. These guys are working.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mateusz Gamrot!
All right, so not much suspense there as Bruce Buffer reads the scorecards. A dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter here tonight against the wrestler.
Never allowing the wrestler to get comfortable. I'm going to tell you, as a wrestler myself, John, it's all about getting comfortable out there, and he never allowed him to. He defended those takedowns, stayed upright, and really executed the game plan beautifully, and wins a dominant decision.